Welcome dear student. Student, we have completed practice set 2.2 of the lesson real numbers. Okay. So now today we will start practice set 2.3. But before starting practice set, let's clear some concept related to surds. Okay. So let's see what are the surds. So student, in previous exercise, know that we have showed the number root 2 and root 3 numbers on a number line. Okay, so these are irrational number, all right, and this sign is called as a surds. Okay, here we have read now, the root 2, square root, like a root 2, root 3. So these are nothing but surds. Okay, now let's see what are exactly the surds. So student, we know that 5 is a rational number, but root 5 is not rational number, all right. And square root or cube root of any real number is either rational number or irrational number. And like here, this is a square root of 4, but we know the square root of 4 is 2. Okay, so this is a rational number, but here if square root of 3 is there, so this is what is irrational number. Okay, and similarly nth root of any number is either rational or irrational. Now nth root means like this, nth root of any number. Okay, like it may be 3 or 5 or 4, anything. So it will be rational or irrational number. And if n is an integer greater than 1, now integer means like any number, it will be any number. Okay, so if n is an integer greater than 1, greater than 1, like greater than 1 means like 2, 3, 4, any number. Okay, and if a is a positive number, only positive number, and positive real number, and nth root of a is x, then it is written as x to the power n is equals to a, or here nth root of a is equals to x. That means this can be written like this. Okay, this is so this may be 1 upon 1 raised to 1 upon n is equals to x, or it can be written as x to the power n is equals to a. So these are called as a surds. And if a is a positive rational number, and nth root of a is x, and if x is an irrational number, then it called as a surds, like this. Okay, surd is an irrational root. And in a surd root in a surds nth root of a, the symbol, this symbol is called as a radical sign, and n is the order of the surd. Like here n is the order of the surd, like if no, like here 2 is there, okay, and no order is there, no number is written, that means this is a, there will be 2. Okay, order of that surd will be 2. But if 3 is there, then it will be cube root. Okay, but no number is there, then that will be square root. Okay, and n is the order of the surd, and a is the called as a radicand. That means this is called as a radicand, and this is a power of the surd, and this sign is called as a radical sign. Okay, so this is called as a surd is an irrational root. Okay, now here some examples are given here, and here the surds of order 2 is called as the quadratic surds. Like here no order is given, that means these are the quadratic surds, the power is 2. All right, now next here it is given that simplest form of a surds, like here example is given, a root of square root of 48 is given, so we can simplify that 48 after the factorization, like this. Like here 48 can be factorized, right? Here I'm telling you the simplest method to solve this, like 2 ones, 2 to the 4, 2 4 the 8, and 2 ones are 2, 2 to the 4, 2 6 are 12, and 2 3 is 6, 3 ones are 3. Okay, now let's write all the number in the surds. Okay, so it will be 2 multiplied by 2, then again 2 2 3. Okay, so this the pair number will come outside, so here 2 2, so 2 multiplied by 2, and in the root it will be only 3, so this becomes 4 root 3. How? This is how it can be solved. After factorization, we can write the simplest form of a surds. Okay, and similar or like surds, we can this all thing we can do in the practice set. Now here on page number 27, remember this thing is given. So in the simplest form of the surd, if order of the surds and radicand the surds are similar or like surds, like here, like this. Okay, these are the root. Okay, if the order means nth number and number, these two are same and the radicand are same, so then these cells are called as a similar like surds. Okay, the power should be same or and radicand should be same, that then these called as a similar. Now comparison. Alright, so student, let's solve question number 1 from practice set 2.3. So first question is given as state the order of the surds given below. Okay, state the order, that means order of the surd, like this. This is a radicand and this nth is called as the order of the surd. So here we have to write the order of the surds. Now in question number 1, it is given as cube root of 7. Okay, so which will be the order of the surds? So it is 3. So here we can write in the sentence, you have to write, student, in the sentence form that the order of the given surd is 3. Okay, so in a similar way, in question number 2, 5 root 12 is error. So I have told you already, student, if no order is given, that means the order of that surd will be 2. So okay, so student, you will write here in the sentence form that order of the given surd is 2. Okay, now in next, here the order of the given surd is 4 and here also it is 2. Okay, in question number 4, no order is given, that means here order will be 2. And in question number 5, it is given cube root. Okay, so the order of the given surd will be cube 3. Okay, so student, all this answer you will write in the sentence form, that order of the given surd is like 2, 4, 2, 3, like this. Okay, now next is question number 2. So question number 2 is state which of the following are surds justify. Okay, so here we have to see that the okay, student, to solve question number 2, first we have to justify, we have to state that following are surds or not. So student, we have seen before starting the practice set that two surds. Okay, what is the condition? Surd should be an irrational root. It should not be it will not be rational number, it will always be irrational number. Okay, so let's see one by one. So question number 2, first. So first question is given as cube root of 51. Okay, so first we will write the number. So student, by looking at the question, it is clear that this is an surd, because this cannot be factorized. Okay, 51 cannot be factorized. Okay, so it is a surd, but we will do in stepwise. Okay, so first, student, we will compare this with the general form of a surd. So general form of a surd is this, nth root of a is equals to x. So by comparing this surds with this general form, we can able to write n is equals to, what is the order of the root? It is 3 and 51. Okay, here cube root of 51 is an irrational number, right? Because it cannot be factorized. Irrational number, and therefore cube root of 51 is a surd. So always remember, student, surd is an irrational root. Okay, now next question is fourth root of 16. So by looking at the question, what it will be, surds or not? So it is not surd, because 16 can be factorized. Okay, so look at here, student, after factorization, we will see here. Okay, first we will factorize 16. 2 8 is 16, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2. So if we will write in the root, so it will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, so the common pair will comes outside, so it will become what? 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 4. So that means it will factorize. So this will not be a cert because this is an irrational number. So how we will write this? We will write this, okay, this will be 4, okay. The order is 4. So 4, here we can write as 2 to the power 4 because 2 is repeating 4 times, okay. So the common power will be cancelled and it becomes 2. So therefore we can write here fourth root of a 16 is not a cert because it is an rational number, not irrational number, okay. Now question number 3 is fifth root of 81. So let's solve here. Okay, first we will write question. It is fifth root of 81. Okay, so just start factorizing it first. 81. All right. So it can be factorized with 3, right? So 3 2s are 6, remaining 2. 3 7s are 27, 21. Now 3 9s are 27. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So it is, how it can be written? Order is 5. This 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Okay. So this can be written as fifth power will be fifth and 3 to the power 4. So this power is different. That means 5 and 4 cannot be cancelled. So this is an irrational cert. Okay. Now just compare. Okay. So this is therefore fifth root of 81 is an irrational number and therefore it is a cert. Okay. As it is irrational number, so it will be cert. Now next question is, let's see next question. So here fourth question is given as 256. Now 256 we know that this is a square root of 16. All right. So let's solve here. So this will be not a cert. Okay. Now question number 4, it is square root of 256. So here power is 2, okay, because no order is there, so it will be 2. So directly we can write here 16 because 16 square is 256, okay. So the power will be here 2 power is there, no nothing is there means 2. So it is, as it is rational number, this will be not a cert. Now here we will write here square root of 256 is a rational number, that is 16. Rational number, therefore it is a cert. All right. Okay students, so question number 5 is cube root of 64. So cube root of 64. So here we can write, we know that cube of 4 is 64. So here we will write 4 multiplied by 4. So after, in the next step, we will write 4 to the power 3. So as the power are similar, so this will be cancelled. So it becomes 4. So as this is a rational number, student, this will not be a cert. So here we can write the answer in sentence that third root of 64 is a rational number, therefore this is not a cert. Now question number 6. So question number 6 is square root of 22 upon 7. Now no, this we know that this cannot be factorized. So as this cannot be factorized, this will be irrational number, and as this is irrational number, this will not be cert. Okay, so let's just compare here, compare. So student, this step you should write in each and every question. Okay, compare with general form, that is n a is equals to x. Okay, now here n is equals to, sorry, this is n is equals to 2. No power is there, that means it is 2, and the radicand is 22 upon 7. So here we will write as 22 upon 7 is a irrational number. Irrational number. Therefore, 22 upon 7 is a surd. Okay, so now let's solve question number 3. So question number 3 is classify the given pair of surds into like surds and unlike surds. So here questions are given and we have to say that whether the given pair of a surds are like surd and unlike surd. Now student, for like surds, what is the condition? The order of the surd, the order like here, this order should be same and the radicand should be same. That means order and radicand of the surds should be same, then only that the surds will be like, or otherwise they will be unlike if order and radicand will be different. So let's see question number 4. So in question number 1, root 52 and 5 multiplied by root 13 is given. So let's solve it. Okay, so first question number 3, first it is root 52, square root of 52 and 5 root 13. Now we know that this 5 root 13 will not be factorized further. Okay, this is the irrational root. Okay, now this 52 can be factorized now. So let's factorize it. So first we will write here under root of 52. So factorization will be now 13 twos are okay. Sorry. So we can write here 13 4s are 52. Okay. So the simplest form it will be 2. This 4 root of 4 is 2. Okay. So 2 becomes, so 2 30, 2 root 13. This is the simplest form of this square root of 50 after factorization. So now here if you will see, the order is same, like here also 2 is there and here also 2 is there, and the radicand 13 and 13 same. That means these two pairs are like surds as the radical and order are same. So here we can write is, that is here 2 root 13. That means this and root 13 have same order. Here we have write the answer in sentence. Same order, that is, sorry, same order, that is 2, and same radicand. Now what is radicand here? 13, that is 13. Therefore 2 root 13 and 5 root 13 are like surds. Okay, now let's solve question number 2. Now in question number 2 is here 68 and 5 root 3 is given. So 5 root 3 cannot be factorized further, but we can factorize 68. Alright. So let's solve it. First is square root of 68. Now order is same, but let's see after factorization whether the radicand is same or not. Okay. Now here we can solve the, here first we will factorize 68. Okay. So after factorization of 68, so here we can write that 2 2s are, sorry, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14. Okay. Now 17 ones are 17 here. So let's write here all the given number. 68 is equals to, after factorization it becomes 2 2 17. So this similar, this is a pair of same number. Okay, so this will come outside, 2 under root of 17. Now here student, if you will observe 5 root 13 and 5 root 3 and 2 root 17, here order is same, but the radicand, here the radicand is 3 and here the radicand is 17. So these are the unlike surds. Okay, so let's write the answer in sentence, that here 2 root 68, or we can write here 2 root, sorry, sorry, 68 or 2 root 17 and 5 root 3 have same order, that is 2, have same order, that is 2, but their radicand are Same or different? Different. All right. Different. Therefore, 2 root 17 and 5 root 13 are what? They are unlike surds. Okay. Now let's solve question number 3. Alright. So question number 3 is here. Question number 3 is 4 root 18 and 7 root 2. So let's 7 root 2 cannot be factorized further. Okay. So let's solve it. 4 root 13, sorry, 4 root 18 and 7 root 2. So this cannot be factorized, but the 4 root 18 can be factorized. All right. So let's factorize it first. 18, 2 9s are 18, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Okay. So it will be 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. Okay. So this similar pair will comes outside. So it becomes 3 root 2. Okay. So here order is same and the radicand also same, that is 2. Okay. So these two are like surds. So here we can write in sentence that here 7 root 2 and 3 root 2 have same order, that is 2, and same radicand, that is also 2. Therefore 7 root 2 and 3 root 2 are like surds. Okay. Now question number 4 is 9 root 12 and 6 root 3. Okay, let's solve it. 9 root 12 and 6 root 3. So, okay. So this cannot be factorized, but this can be factorized now. 12. 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 3 1s are. Alright. Okay. So let's solve here. 9 root 12 is equals to, we can write here, factorize. Okay. 2 multiply by 3. So this similar pair becomes outside. Okay. 2 root 3. So again here the radicand and power are same. So this will be here, we can write here 9 root 12 and 6 root 3 are like surds because order, that is 2, and radicand, that is 3 are same. Okay, this you can write in bracket also. Now question number 5. So question number 5 is root 22 and 7 root 33. So it's the root 22 and root 30 cannot factorize. So these are unlike, where the since the power is same but the radicand will be different, because 22 and 33 cannot be factorized. So these are unlike surds. So here we can write the answer in sentence that 5 root 22 and 7 root 33 are unlike surds because they have same order, that is 2, but radicand are different. All right. Now let's solve question number 6. Now question number 6 is 5 root 5 and root 75. So let's solve it. Question number 6. 5 root 5 and under root of 75. Now this cannot be factorized. Okay. So now let's factorize 75. After factorization 75. Okay. 5 ones are 5. Remaining 2. 5 are 25. Then 5 This 5 3s are 15, 3 1s are 3. Okay, so factorization becomes 5 5 3. That means the similar pair becomes outside 5 root 3. So here power are same, that is 2, but radicands are different. So I am writing here. So these are the unlike surds. Okay, and root 75 are unlike surds. In the bracket we will write, since order is same but radicand are different. All right. All right, students. So here we are ending today's session, because if we will do question number 4, 5, then it will be very lengthy and it will be, I think, so bore for you also. Okay. So we will do question number 4, 5, 6 in the part 2, and question number 7, 8, 9 in the part 3, or we will see. Okay. So I hope you all have understood today's session, and next part we will continue in our next session. Thank you all of you.